I'm Timmy.
I'm Justin.
Yeah, Nathan.
And this is Three Old Tech Dudes. Well, what is all
Hey,
this?
fellers.
Hi.
Hey,
how
how's
you
it
doing,
going, man?
How you doing today?
Yeah, great.
You okay? Hanging out
great.
down here in Nathan's 80s room.
Yep.
Well, you see, the problem, my Artermobile has broken down, and I don't know how to fix it.
What are we going to do? How do we find somebody
I'm gonna have to
help
call,
us?
I'm gonna have to call for help somehow, but
Yeah? Any duct tape?
maybe.
Saw a tire iron around here somewhere.
Yeah, there's one down there.
So we've got us a couple of options here.
Okay, what we got?
Well, we should probably go in time chronological order here. So
Okay.
first,
What's this thing?
we've got ourselves an emergency radio
You can continue to
Made by-
talk to that. I don't
made
care.
by Uniden. And this case has unfortunately seen better days, but there's supposed to be a little latch here, and it's supposed to be hinged back here. And if a person could kind of keep this in their trunk of their car if they aren't a big CBer and
Right.
and don't want a big CB mounted to the under the side of their dash or whatnot, and their big whip antenna, but they, they keep this in the trunk and they broke down, don't know how to fix their car, so they pop this bad boy out, and it's a fully functional.
So what do we do next?
Well, we open her up here.
Okay.
And-
Oh, look at that.
And we've got this neat little device here,
Yeah.
and then
Oh, isn't that cute?
it's very cute.
Where's the antenna?
Oh, it's in here
Oh, it fits in that? Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Look at that.
because it's telescopic.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
It's a
So-
1/600th wave antenna.
Yeah. So we're gonna,
No, it's actually about an eighth wave.
goodness
Underneath
me. I love that they've adapted what appears to be an RCA connector.
Better than
on it,
nothing, I guess.
but
And they use duct tape to hold it together. They really did too.
So we would kerplunk that on top of our trunk or what have you. And,
Okay.
Does it even have the right connector for that?
oh, yeah. Plugs right in there. And
Hell.
then we get our 12-volt power right here.
Well, look, you got 12 volts right there on your knee.
I
thing
do.
actually work.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's the knobs are a little noisy, but, I don't know. I assume it gets out.
Last time that happened, we'll put a clip to that right now. I believe Timmy almost died.
I almost died.
So, yeah. Blasting away on channel
did.
19 already.
Better see if the bandit's on there. Call the snowman, maybe.
I don't know which one. That's squelch. Where's
So once you get past your dirty,
Oh, there's
your dirty
the volume.
pots on your,
That's,
I almost died.
wow. Wow.
Wow.
That's nice. It's got a digital display on it and everything.
Break 19, radio check. Wouldn't it be funny if somebody actually came back to
I
me?
don't think you have heard you turn your squelch up. That's why it's all quiet. All right.
Yeah, I turned this. Yeah, wait. Break 19, radio check. Nobody wants
We
to
should
come
see
back.
if it's putting out
It
the
has no
power.
ground plane. So that's part of our problem right now is it has no ground plane.
I feel like I'm
We're
gonna
also in a
kinda-
basement, so
Yeah, we're in a basement too.
they don't only let us play in basements.
Yeah,
So-
with the ductwork above us.
I don't know. I found this at Goodwill and thought
Couldn't live without it.
it was a neat little find. I was going to see if I don't guess I have the price tag on this one still. That's unfortunate. It wasn't much. It was like $5 or $4, something like that.
High dollar.
But I mean, it's a self-contained little unit here, and the microphone is very clicky.
Yep. Key it up again. Well, I figured to get into the audio. Apparently it's
No?
not. Maybe
No
it is. I don't
buzzies?
know. We'll hear it later if it is.
Again, no.
I kind of wanted to see if it's actually putting any power out. Key that thing up.
You keyed up? Yep. 26.2-ish.
You're going to put that next to the thing
Near
and
it?
see what it
Okay.
is. What's it say?
27.185. 27.185. That was channel 6. 185.
Hook you up.
There it is.
Hey,
I don't think you have any mic. I don't think your mic works.
Yeah, there's audio.
Not much. Yeah, it's a little bit. Try again.
Hello? Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm a CBer. I gotta eat the microphone.
That's right.
How's this?
Noisy.
But it's there.
It works.
A successful
It
successful check.
knowing.
Hum on it though. I wonder why.
So what we got here? Let's examine. We got a
Okay,
little
let me get down here. There, I'm back.
RJ11 modular plug for your mic. I guess that's fancy.
Indeed.
That's actually kind of good because if it breaks, you can
It's got an
replace it.
indicator for the channel 9 emergency channel. What's that melody for transmit? Yeah. I bet these were very common back in the day.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I just like it because it's a little self-contained unit. I mean,
Yeah.
that's awesome. I bet actually you could set, because this has got a piece of metal in here, you could probably set the antenna back down in there and maybe use something.
Yeah, I wonder. Actually. Yeah, I don't know. It could. Looks like maybe for storage, but
I think it is. I think it's just to keep it from flopping around.
I think trying to figure out.
But
I kind of wonder if the antenna itself is. needing
it's
little
a
bit of work.
full
Yeah.
power Citizens.
So
band
it's 4
radio.
watts.
4 or 5.
they always say it's 5, but it's actually 4 in the U.S. after
Yeah.
1978 or something. So
What's that?
yeah.
Yeah. 12
away.
on
Yes, they
single
did.
sideband, I think it is. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, it is. That's right. 12 on single sideband. So
Or something like that.
that's cool.
Well, alrighty. So
What would you,
so that didn't work. I
so
can't get the
you can't
bandit.
get by on the you
Nobody's
can't get by
got their ears
19?
on.
How about channel 9? Did the
Why don't-
police come help you on
Why
the
don't-
emergency
why don't you got
channel?
your ears on, Timmy.
I just have failed you entirely.
Well, all right,
not the
fine.
first time.
Let's fast forward probably what 10, 15 years. somewhere around
Oh,
there.
hang on. I gotta get my sidearm ready. I mean my camera. We're the Hoagiest channel on the YouTubes here.
Yeah, well. So that
Here's the
didn't work.
camera.
So
What do we got here?
We haven't burned up anything
Hit
yet.
the power button.
Is that a cellular car telephone?
It is a car telephone. So this is like a little self-contained jobby too. Got a cigarette plug on it, and you've got a jack for an external antenna, but you can also just whip this bad boy
Oh,
out
yeah.
right there, and there you
High
go.
gain, watch your face melt off because it's
Uh-huh.
heating up like 3 watts of.
It has you got there's
900
a
megahertz,
button over here
beautiful.
that you have to press to get this handset to release. And,
That's what you do now.
well, then you dial your number, Timmy.
Yeah.
If you get service.
We'll got your number there on the display.
Hey, look at that. Yeah.
That doesn't appear to be backlit for some reason. There's probably a button that you have to press for the backlight to work.
Yeah, you hate to use all those 12 volts up.
Well, and then you press the send button.
It goes, nope.
And right now it just
It goes-
because it can't find any signal at all. There's no towers.
They're
No.
all gone. You don't even get the.
Sad.
This is Verizon
you
Wireless.
don't.
The number you have dialed is not in
I
service.
really wanted to see if that, because I can't believe it's not backlit. There's got to be a way. There's the mute. Oh, night. There we go. Night.
Night mode.
Hold up.
It turns on the thing. Cool.
Yeah.
It glows a gorgeous amber.
Oh, yeah.
All good old electronics.
Oh,
do.
even the buttons are backlit, but it's really hard to see.
You know, at night,
Yeah.
you don't want it to blind you or anything.
Well, that's true, I guess. But yeah, so
So about how old is this phone?
oh golly, I didn't look
For
to
all of
see.
our uninitiated
We'll
youthful
stick that-
viewers
we'll
under the
stick
age of 60.
We'll stick the manufacturer date in the description, but
I'm going to guess, and we'll take a guess. I'm going to guess 93.
That's about what I would have
I was
guessed.
going to go 95, but
Okay,
Think
so
so?
we'll see if we're right or not. We'll put it down here, but we're
Yeah.
probably not. But you never know. Sometimes we guess good.
this had a
sometimes we
Sure.
speakerphone too. Not that it'll do anything.
don't. I
except-
probably does.
So how many? You like collecting these phones or phones in general,
I like
right?
collecting phones in
Yeah.
general.
So do you have any others like this? Or
I don't. This
You
was
don't.
my
It's
first
your
kind
first
of
one like
vintage
that.
cell phone. I usually just buy the landline phones, which I do have a collection
Some
of.
people used to call these like bag phones. Those came with a battery. I
They
think was
did,
the
yeah. They
difference.
had a bag and a battery. And you
Well,
could
this
take
one
them
connects
out.
to your car.
And yeah, this one it's a little less portable than that, I suppose. Although in reality, most people installed these and they never left the car.
Right.
Yeah.
So
you would
I
also see a similar type, in your higher end luxury cars like BMWs and whatnot that would actually have this whole thing just built into the console.
yeah.
You just lift this up and yap away. I'm pretty sure,
Yep.
Ryan, we have a friend that has a car dealership here in town. I think he's had a few
probably has one.
BMWs that had that particular feature.
My grandparents bought
anything like that.
My grandparents bought it was called an off-program Ford Taurus. This meaning it was owned by a Ford executive or
Yep,
something.
it was a program person.
And they bought it at the local Ford dealer.
Yep.
And it had in that ARM console a Ford branded phone like this.
Oh,
It was on a metal rack and it would flip out of the hand rest or you could dial it. Of course, they weren't about to spend any money, so they never activated it. But I occasionally pulled off the hook to hear the dial tone and it's the future. It was like that. So I was about 13.
At the time, I mean, when did you get your first cell phone?
I got
mine late. I didn't get mine until like 2007.
Yeah,
So-
I got my first cell
wow.
phone in 2000.
I didn't join the early part.
Like shortly after I turned 18,
1992.
Oh, wow.
You were paying like $5 a minute, weren't you?
No, it was. You had so many minutes per month. So
Yeah, what, 15?
yeah, I think it was like 30.
What
it was
carrier did you use at the time?
GTE MobileNet.
GTE,
Oh,
sure.
you were GTE Mobile. Huh?
The forerunner to
GTE
Verizon.
And it worked in Bedford. And
Sure.
I bought the phone at the Radio Shack in the mall.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
How
not
was
the first one I ever
service?
used, though.
I remember analog service being
It was
little poor if you left town.
It was.
Yeah.
Because my dad did have a cell phone he'd let me
Yeah.
use
So
in
these
the late
were
90s.
these were more akin to two-way radios,
Sure.
kind of, than
Yeah.
cell phones that we have nowadays, where they're strictly digital and they're just
Yeah.
transmitting
That
data
was
back and forth.
That was
Right.
strictly analog at the time, There was no
Including like
text
if
or
you got really, if you started to get far away from the tower, you'd start to fade out, like get static.
Yeah,
on
you
top
get
of your
static
voice.
noise. You'd absolutely get static noise. So mine was a handheld one. It was it fit in your pocket. It really wasn't fundamentally that much smaller than or bigger or anything. It was about the same size as my iPhone, which so it's like this. Of course, it had the antenna came out the middle of it. It didn't have near the power, of course, because
So
but
these kind of bag phones picked up a secondary life shortly after they started going digital.
Yep.
But you could still use analog phones. Analog was kind of
Yep.
the back. It's kind of what 3G is to 4G today. And these picked up a second life because cell phones, the coverage still, I mean, it was a much better situation than it was, in the 90s and early 2000s, but it was still spotty. And these had a much more powerful transmitter. So they would get out to the towers a lot better. So they kind of had a second life into that. People were getting them in their cars just so that, they would have a cell phone if their handheld wouldn't work.
yeah, and that could take an external antenna as well.
It could, yes. Yeah, it has a
with
spot for it
yeah.
back here.
With a high gain external antenna, you could make a lot more distance out of it. Because I did so when I lived originally, we were building a house in Bryantsville, which is the middle of absolutely nowhere, basically. There was my handheld cell phone. It just looked at me like, no. But I actually borrowed my mom's bag phone, which is about the same size. And with the external antenna, I was able to make calls from my driveway with no problem. So I could actually get, I was trying to get, guys to come fix things or whatever. It was years and years and years ago now. But, so
Yeah.
So Timmy didn't answer his phone either.
yeah, you didn't answer when we called you. Come on, man.
I mean, you don't got your ears on, and apparently. You
Hey,
don't have your
Justin,
phone
what's
on.
wrong? You can tell me what's wrong. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, hey, there you are.
Hey.
What's up, man? Sound like you're on your mobile cellular telephone.
Oh yeah, just tooling down here. I don't know what happened. I was listening to some Aerosmith, and car just conked out.
Just dead? All right, I'll come get you. we'll call tow truck. Later, man.
Later.
Bye.
Hey, actually, what is it called where you hear yourself?
Put
There's a
that one
term
on there.
for that. What's it called when you can hear yourself in your little earpiece? There's a
Like feedback.
well, no, every telephone has it. You actually get that even though it's not connected.
Yeah.
A telephone sounds very weird if you have the receiver up and you don't hear that because your mind just
Yes, it
expects
does.
it. So anyway, that's how we would have communicated in the 80s and 90s.
Yes.
Yep.
In our
So there's
mobile.
Yeah,
two
TV
decades
was
of the
really
past
popular.
and something that's gone, and you really this you can't use at all. This
You can
fella
use
here,
that.
you
That's
could use,
still
and you might
useful.
actually still find somebody, particularly on the
Yeah.
interstate highway system. So,
Well, we were scanning through real quick to find that thing. I actually ran across the conversation.
Yeah, on
on
his
it.
radio.
Yeah, I was going to say,
It does still happen.
oh yeah,
CB is completely loud still, so it's just
Yep.
no one uses it, but it is actually absolutely allowed to be used.
they don't need to buy those frequencies for cellular use. That's why
Yeah,
it's
no doubt.
safe
Yeah.
still. So.
Well, it's just so low.
And it's
no
only
one
like a
wants it.
megahertz of bandwidth anyway across the 40 channels.
Yeah,
so.
it's not much.
It's about other than the FRS, which are the little dinky radios
Yeah.
that you buy from Walmart. This is the only
Family
other
radio
way you
service.
can really
Yep.
communicate over
Without-
the airwaves without a license.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So,
Yep.
all right.
Screaming. You could yell it.
yeah. Till next time, I guess. I'm Timmy.
I'm Justin.
I'm Nathan.
This is Three Old Tech Dudes. See you later.